Those books are our Bibles. That's something as an electrician you're just going to have to take on board, quite flexible in your work. So welcome back to another episode of Apprentice Sparky, and this is where I teach you the fundamental basics of electrical work. And in this episode I'm going to be teaching you my experience and how I got into the trade, but this can be used for plumbing, carpentry and any other kind of trade really. For me, I fell into it with my mates. I left school and I had two choices of colleges. One was in the classroom learning every day about the theory side of things, and then the other one was on site 4 days a week and in college 1 day a week. Now for me personally, the best way I learn is hands-on, getting into the grips of things and actually learning off some people and actually doing the work. So that's the option I went for, and I've actually spoke to some people who went to the other college and done all the theory side, and they've agreed that they wish they'd done the on-site learning. It's like when you pass your driving test, the best way you're going to learn is actually when you're out on the road by yourself learning. So that's my advice there, is depends how you learn. If you're more hands-on like me, do on-site learning. If you're more head work, go to the other college. So another question I get asked a lot is, what do I expect as an electrician and what is the role of an apprentice? Now, as an electrician, you've got to expect to be quite flexible in your work and accept the responsibility that you have. So there's going to be jobs where you're going to have to be quick. You've got to power down for a certain amount of time, and you've got a lot of pressure on you. So you've got to step up to the plate and deliver on those type of stuff. For an apprentice, you're just kind of expected to show up on time, work as hard as you can, and always want to learn. Just constantly feed off other people and learn. So there is a lot of responsibility to being an electrician. I can't speak for other trades, but from my experience, yeah, it is good, but you've got to be up for the challenge. I'm not going to feed you lies here. It's going to be hard for the first 3 years. You're going to be doing a lot of the donkey work, getting tools, cleaning up, carrying things. It is hard for the first 2 years especially. But after you get past those 2 years and you're starting to get trusted on jobs more, you will start to enjoy it. And when you get left on jobs on your own, it's something you can really get stuck into, and the time really flies by then. So I'm not going to lie to you, the first 2 years are really hard, but when those are done, you're on your way to a good career. Now for an apprentice, at the start, you don't really have responsibilities. All you're expected to do is learn, and then you build up your responsibilities over time. When you're learning more, you're going to be responsible to do more jobs by yourself, and etc, etc. Now for an electrician, it's a lot different. You have high responsibilities. You've got the responsibility of an apprentice to look after, jobs to run, people's lives, as if your work's not correct, there could be people's lives in danger, and timings to stick in with. There could be times when you have a shutdown and certain jobs got to be finished. So that's something as an electrician you're just going to have to take on board, but as long as you be the best you can and you learn, you should be fine. So for the final question, it's something I get asked a lot, is how do I learn and how do I grow as an electrician? Now, for me, I watch a lot of people on YouTube, but it can be very, not dangerous. If you're watching the wrong people, you can pick up bad habits and learn the wrong things. So the best way really is to read the books. That's the only way to learn exactly what's right, because those books are our Bible. So this is the guidance notes and the BS 7671 and the on-site guide. If you follow by these books, you're always going to do your job correctly. But I'm not saying don't watch YouTube, because people on there do know this stuff and you will learn a lot. So again, thank you for coming back to another episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you picked up some tips and some advice from this. And if you do have any questions, please leave them below and we'll try and answer them.